about to go on a 6-mile run. I'm gonna make myself some Pro Oats because if I make oats, I just have to have some protein in there. And I will be using Rise Cinnamon Toast. It's pretty damn good. My mom got some pure maple syrup. She went on this little girls trip and she brought home this. So I think this will be very good, sufficient in carbs. And then I'll go out and get some rolled oats out of the pantry, but just an easy 6 miles today. So let's eat. I know this may be controversial, but I just use water in my oats. I could use milk. I don't drink milk like that. I do drink almond milk, but that's about it. But it tastes the same to me. Like, I don't mind. It's what I've always been doing, so I'll put this much water in. You can't even see. Oh my gosh. Wow. Put this much. And I'll put it in here for like a minute. All right, it got all cleaned up so my mom doesn't yell at me. Yes, I still live at home. Yes, I'm 18, but I'm doing the things that I want to do right now. I'm moving forward. So if living at home, if that's what is needed to happen, that's what it is. It doesn't matter to me. So I'm gonna put away these these oats and consume the finished product. All right, the Pro Oats are made. The secret hack though, salt. You gotta put salt in there. I use pink Himalayan salt, the grinder version. So that will make all the flavors come out. I'm gonna eat this and then, hang on, I'm like holding this very weird. Then I'm gonna start stretching, rolling out, and getting my legs ready for this beautiful 6-mile run. So right now I am massage gunning my leg out. I take my time when I massage gun. Like, there's people that like just kind of like quickly go over their legs, but I find this to really help my muscles. I'll do the bottom of my feet and the side of my foot. Obviously then go to the calf, and then I come up to my thigh, and I just work my way up my thigh. And then after this, I'll do some like static stretching, and I'm not gonna roll out before my run today, but I will roll out after my run. I'll do a little bit of band work for my hips. But then I should be warm for the run. You know, getting the legs right is very important, but you know, it's just as important, the glutes. I have had tight glutes and those runs are horrible. So you know what I do now? I massage my glutes. Don't sleep on it. It helps. Okay, I'm in the middle of doing my static stretches. Don't mind the TV. My mom puts on PBS Kids for the doggos. Say hi, Murphy. He's sleepy. But I just wanted you guys to hear, oh my gosh, my hand, how bad my hip is. So I'm going to put you by my hip and just listen.
Level 2, dry all the clothes.
Okay, we don't have much time before the people come back for their jerseys.
Tell me you heard that. So now I'll do some activation with this band. My run, I'm getting out of the door later than I thought I would, just because of this video, because this is my first video, and I'm figuring it out, figuring out how to hold the camera, but it's fine. It's literally like 60 degrees out, so I'm not worried about heat. It's just more about like get it done earlier, but I don't have anything else today, so I'm not in a time crunch. It's okay. But I'm gonna do some, what are they even called? Side steps? Side lunges? Oh, you can't even see. Ooh, oh, I'm so fucking weird. You may have been wondering, Lydia, your hair looks like a mess. Thank you. It's not done. All right, this is how I do my hair every single time. I lift, I run, anything. You're gonna need three hair ties. The tightest one, because you know, I hate when hair ties like stretch. It's so annoying. All right, now I have to step over here. Oh, that's fine. Like, I don't really care how I appear, but like I want to feel good. So that looks good. And then you already know, you pull it halfway through, you swoop the hair around the little bun, you take your next one, and you put it through. Hair tutorial. Oh. And then you grab your third one. I hope this comes out good. That would be embarrassing if it doesn't. Oh. It looks like I have a bump in my hair, but like I said, I don't really care about my appearance. Okay. The bun itself is prime. Like, oh, look at that. I'd say that's pretty good. All right. So now we are going on the run. Perfect. You probably want to know what shoes I'm going to run in. These were the first pair of like running shoes. They're running shoes, but they're nothing special at all. New Balances. They're the 680 New Balances. I got these a long time ago. Definitely shouldn't be running on them, but here we are. I actually really like them, like 1080, but like these 680s. Like, I've never seen anybody run in them. Like, running influencers or whatever. But these are my daily trainers, and they've done me good. So why give up on them now, you know? It is actually a beautiful day out. A beautiful day out. I thought it was going to be really cold. But that's probably because I go on my runs at like 7 a.m. And it's a bit later right now. But I'm going to do my warm-up, butt kicks, leg swings, skips, A-skips, you know, pogo jumps. Definitely gonna keep the long sleeve on though. It is still cold out. Oh my gosh. This camera's moving everywhere. You're probably like, damn, this girl sucks, but it's my first time, so give me some grace. But I've got nothing else to say. All right, we are entering my vehicle because, let's see, this is where I keep like my running stuff. Oh my gosh. These angles are not it. I know, I have to figure it out. This is the running belt I use. So don't look. But anyways, this is where I keep my phone, my gel. Usually if I bring an AirPod, which I will today, I just bring the AirPod in my ear. I don't keep it in here because this thing, it gets really loose and it's annoying. But, so I don't know, I'm not going to film on the run because I'm going to keep my phone in this the whole time. Oh. All right. Run is completed, 6 miles, an hour and 1 minute, so it's about a 10, let's see what it is, 10-minute and 11-second pace as an easy run. But as you can see, I'm a little bit tired, that's okay. So I'm gonna go inside, go shower, eat some food. Oh, I'm excited, that was a good run. Good day in marathon prep. Oh, it's rolling. Well, okay. No, what an idiot. I was gonna list off my stats to you, which are on my phone, which I am recording on my phone. So right now, it is time to replenish the electrolytes because possibly the long sleeve was not a good idea and it was hotter than I anticipated. That literally running 30 minutes later than I usually do made that big of a difference. All right. So the electrolytes I don't usually use, but it's what I bought at the store. Usually I use the Propel Zero Sugar electrolytes. I don't even know how many electrolytes it has in there because I got it one time when I was doing a 3-day fast and it was my electrolytes. But I just bought these True Lab Hydrate. I got Glacier flavor, zero sugar, but it has 1,422 milligrams of electrolytes. It's got 500 milligrams sodium, 800 milligrams chloride, 83 milligrams potassium, 30 milligrams calcium, and 9 milligrams of magnesium. So I had one yesterday and it tasted good. It tasted like a blue Gatorade, which makes sense because it's Glacier. But usually I drink a couple of those Propel packets. I don't know, I don't think they're very strong. Like, they're very mediocre electrolytes, like it's Gatorade. I hate when I rip it and then I don't rip it past the seam, you know, and so then it's still closed. So dump her in. I was surprised when it was a blue color when I did it yesterday. I feel like you guys are very high up. The dogs are being quiet, which is new. Oops. Shake, shake, shake. You do not want clumps of electrolytes. Oh! Oh, whoa! To die for. Electrolytes are important, people. You sweat a lot. You need to replenish the sodium in your body. I salt all my food. I used to sometimes think before I started running, that I was consuming too much sodium and my face was bloating a little bit. But now that I run, I feel like I need more sodium than ever because you do not want to catch a cramp ever during a run while you're laying on the couch. So this is what helps. Drink one of these, then the rest of the day, water. I'm gonna go shower because your sweat dries and then you're freezing and then it's just the most uncomfortable feeling. And then you get tired and you don't want to go shower. So we are just going to get the shower out of the way. So I will be back after. So now I am all showered. And debatably, this is the hardest part of my day. Picking out what to wear. Yes, I have lots of clothes. Do I feel like I have no clothes? For some reason, yes. I don't know why it's like that, but it seems like I never can figure out an outfit, and it will consist of me standing and just staring at all these clothes for silence for 2 minutes, just trying to figure out what to wear. Now, today is a nicer day, evidently, because of how much I was sweating earlier. So it's definitely going to be a shorts and a t-shirt or a long sleeve day. But later today, I have to take my mom to the gym because I train her. Yes, it is our mother-daughter bonding time is when I train her. She's doing great. Good job, Mom. I'm so proud. Wow, my arm is getting tired. Whew. We got the Beatles staring at us back there. But I'm going to try to figure out an outfit, and then I will show you the finished product. All right. Move this. This is the final product. You can't even see what I'm wearing. But, let's see. Thrifted shirt. Thrifted Adidas shorts. And of course, Vons socks. A staple. I fully put on jorts, ready to wear something nice today. And then I took them off because I was like, not today. So I'm in something comfy. Once again, I'm going to go make food. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm starving. And I'll probably take my hair down in a little bit, but I hate the feeling, you know, it's wet right here. There's some sweat. I wear a shower cap when I shower, but like water inevitably like still hits the front pieces because the shower cap isn't like suction to my head. So I hate the feeling when my hair's down and then it's just like the front pieces are wet. It's a sensory, it's whatever. But let's go get some fuel into our bellies because we just ran 6 miles. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, just a disclaimer. Okay. This is the most I've ever spoken in a whole entire day, and it's not even 10 o'clock. At home, I'm usually like mute. I don't know why. Yes, I talk, but I tend to keep to myself. So this is like crazy I am talking this much. Like I feel like my world is everywhere right now. Can you hear my dog eating his food? Very loud. But I have figured out what I'm gonna make for breakfast. So to start off, I just bought some kiwis. I haven't had kiwis in months. I really hope they're ripe. Really hope. Then I'm gonna have some egg whites with chopped up. I got this Gilbert's chicken sausage. It's caprese with basil, mozzarella, and sun-dried tomatoes in it. Really good. I really like these Chipotle Monterey Jack ones, but this is what I'm feeling today. And then also, Faye, 0%. I have only ever had the 0%, and I'm starting to, I watched this podcast, the Nick Bare podcast, and it was talking about like how just people are so scared of fat, and I'm like, damn, I'm one of those people. And fat really is sustainable for you. Like, it will fill you up. It's good for you. So I'm like, should I start getting the 1%, 2%? Like, so we'll see. But I'm going to have this as my base. I have a little bit of a banana left. Yeah, it doesn't look appealing, but trust me, it was in the fridge. It's going to look perfect. Like, you're not going to be able to tell it has a brown peel. Look, I told you. That is a perfectly good banana. Like look at the outside. Like, that's horrible. And then I have a little bit. I just got this for the first time. I have a little bit left of this Ghost protein. Oh, it's the peanut butter flavor. To die for. Then I'm gonna, yes, I don't eat peanut butter. I use PB2 and I add a little water and some salt. Sometimes I add cinnamon to this. Maybe I got these, they're called Skinny Mixes chocolate, and I add, oh, so good. And if you're not really trying to bulk up, like, it works. So I'm gonna cook this up and put it together. And yes, I used to try to scoop out the kiwi, and I'd have so much exit, like I'd waste so much kiwi trying to scoop it from the peel. So I'm just gonna eat the peel, guys. I'm gonna slice them into wedges, and I'm gonna freaking eat the peel. And if it ruins my digestion stuff, you live and you learn, but what's gonna be the harm? So let's cook. I love to cook. Here is the peanut butter, and it's a pretty liquidy consistency. I make it almost like whey drip. I'm gonna put some of it over top of the banana. Then I'm gonna put the peanut butter cereal, and then I'll put the rest of it over that. So I'm gonna salt this real quick with the Himalayan salt. It looks like I need more of it. Almost out. One time, I put way too much salt, and it was a salty mess. It was nasty. Very bad. So I've never made that mistake since. So I'm just gonna drizzle it over. Yes, yes, yes. Lick it so it doesn't drip. Okay, so there's what that part looks like. Medicine cabinet. All right, next. Ghost protein cereal. And I'm gonna use the rest of this. And well, I'm gonna put some of it in the bowl, and then I'm gonna eat the rest with a spoon because it's really good alone. All right, that's what that looks like. Then I have this much left to myself. I'm gonna put the rest of the peanut butter in. I'll show you. Hello. So it's like a peanut butter banana sundae, and I could add like this chocolate syrup I've got. That's not too bad for you, but those are horrible angles, I know. All right, so kiwi, eggs, and chicken sausage, my banana peanut butter yogurt, the rest of the cereal, and a hungry tummy. Okay, it is 10:19 right now, and usually to get my day started, I journal. Look how cool. I'm almost done with it though. That is so sad. Literally like 15 more days, if that. And then I read a chapter of my book. I am on the last book of the Percy Jackson series. Yes, I read the Percy Jackson series when I was like in 4th grade, but I've just started reading again because I never read, and this is now my 11th book I'm starting. So I'm gonna journal, and then I'm gonna go and read, and that should bring me to about 11 o'clock. And then at 11 o'clock, don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have a lot of free time. All right, it is now time to foam roll. I'm very sore. It feels like my back needs to be cracked. So this will feel good. This is just because I used to only run 15 miles a week. And then when I started marathon prep, I'm now up to 40 miles a week. So that is a big jump. So my body definitely feels it, and it doesn't feel good. So I literally do recovery all the time throughout the day. So it is now foam rolling time. I think I have to show you. This is Millie. She's a little sleepy girl. Oh, you little sleepy girl. She's my first dog that I've ever gotten. She's 6 years old. She's a Bichon Frise Shih Tzu. Yeah. Oh. So something I've been doing lately is going on walks outside. I walk for like 45 minutes. It's like 2 miles or something. I don't know. When I don't have my things to do during the day, I don't want to just like sit around, and I like feel like just sitting down makes me feel like I'm like doing like, well, I am doing nothing, but it just makes me feel like crap. So like sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, and I've been listening to Nick Bare podcast. But other times I just walk and let myself think. So I think that's the plan, and then I'll probably come in and eat some lunch because I'm getting kind of hungry. So I am on my walk right now. If you can see, I don't even know where I'm pointing, right there. That is where I live. Yes, these are cornfields. Yes, I do live in the country. It's pretty nice for running though, because it's just open roads and I'm by myself and it's peaceful. Yes, do I sometimes get scared that a bear is gonna jump out from these cornfields? Yeah, a lot of the time. But you get used to it, and you get scared so many times and you're like, all right, none of these times a bear actually came out. So you just get to a point of, I don't think a bear is ever gonna jump out. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. So something I have been doing lately is I am now making myself, one moment. So like I was saying is I have been making fruit smoothies because it's a great source of carbs and the sugars are healthy, and I just think I want to be implementing sugar into my diet. I mean, not sugar, oh my gosh. Implementing fruit, which has sugar, but so I got a pineapple, strawberry, peaches, and mango mix, and then I've been doing it with this vegan vanilla protein powder my mom got. But today I want to try my ISO glazed donut. For one, I want to know if it tastes good, and two, this isn't my favorite, but it costs $30. So I'm trying to get rid of it. So if this tastes good, then I guess this is how I'll start using this protein powder. But, so I'm going to make that right now as I wait for the carrots, carrots to roast. Then I got a big heaping pile of Brussels sprouts, and then I'm going to cook up some chicken tenderloins. And then the kiwis was just so good from this morning. I'm going to have some more. Initially, when I first got this, I was like, it smells like sweet bread. Like, if you've gotten this protein powder, you know it's like sweet bread, right? So I'll do, Jesus, a scoop of this. And then yesterday when I made the mistake and did not put enough almond milk, and it was way too thick, and my mixer was having some problems. So today we will not make that mistake. Fill it up to there. That will be perfect. I will say this came out way prettier than yesterday. The plant-based protein powder is green, so that did not look good. Oh, mama. Take a look. Oh, yeah. That protein powder is so nasty. So here's what I have for lunch. It is 2:08. So can you believe this is a whole carrot? This little bit is a whole carrot. 2 chicken tenderloins seasoned with this garlic chili or garlic crunch and blackened seasoning. And then an abundance of Brussels sprouts. I definitely didn't need to make all of these, but I thought they were going to go bad, so they're on my plate. And then, of course, the kiwi. And then water. But I am going to eat this and watch a show. Took a nap, and this is what I woke up to. You know, it's all right to be awoken when this is the one that does it. Right on my bladder, and I had to go pee. I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. My mom is almost home from work, and then we are going to the gym. And I'm not going to record going to the gym with her, just out of respect. She doesn't really like being on the camera at all. But I hope you enjoyed. I know it wasn't a lot of like actual running content. Oh my. Running content. And it was a lot of me just like talking about like what I'm doing throughout the day and eating and recovery. But it's basically what I do all day. At some point, I'll record more of my running. This was just to kind of get a feel for it. It's my first one, so I hope it didn't disappoint.